Good morning, everybody. I've had a really large coffee this morning, so I'm hoping that you're really ready to go because kind of need it this morning. Need it every morning. I can't thank you enough for getting me out here because you started me up again because I took some downtime, and it's really nice to be back myself. What was going to say? Yeah, a little bit of frustrating time this morning getting my computer up and running. It was all good, but I have a second screen and I unplugged it to do some offline stuff with the computer, and I couldn't get the second screen mouse to go back and forth. So I'm going to distress with you, all right? So it's just an overall workout, an overall stretch. I'm really kind of going to do a little extra with the hip area, get some really good shoulder stuff happening. So I hope that you're up for it, and I will show you that breathing thing again, just so that you can practice this on your own time. So say for doing a squat, right? You breathe in, you exhale, you breathe in as you come up through the center. So you breathe in, exhale, and up through the center. So you really want to breathe up through the center. So you breathe in, exhale, breathe up through the center. Inhale, exhale. So you really want to make sure that you get that breathing in, and then that exhale, and then inhale up through the center. Okay, so let's get going. Roll those shoulders back. Just keep them rolling and rolling and rolling. Nice and animated. And then roll to the front. All right, we're just doing that just to make sure that we can set ourselves, and then roll it to the back. Okay, so I tuck the head in. Hinge at the hips, tuck it in, roll it up. Shoulders back and down. And it's morning time, so be kind to yourself. Tuck it in, roll it up. Shoulders back and down, chin up. And again, we're just getting that spine limber. Head up and in. One more time. Tuck it in, roll it up. Shoulders back and down. All right, keep those shoulders rolling. And then try to be a little bit more animated, where you can really feel the front of the shoulders and the chest open up. And then this a little bit bigger. And gargantuous. Who do we have here today? Hello, Amy. Hello, Dave. Okay, and then not too big, just as wide. Like, keep it lower. We'll go higher in a minute. We're not quite warmed up enough, but we do want to get a range happening here. Okay, so bring it down. Again, tuck it in, roll it up. Shoulders back and down. And I brought my stick today. Don't use a stick if you don't have to. Don't use a chair if you don't have to. But if you can, your own balance is better. It's just my carpet's really soft, and so is the mat. Okay, so I'm doing 4 circles in one direction, and then I'm doing 4 circles in the other direction. And then I'm going to point, and I'm going to flex and point and flex and point and flex. Are we finished? Inward, outward, inward, outward. Inward tilt, outward tilt, one more, inward tilt, outward tilt. Bring it down, tuck it in, roll it up, shoulders back and down. Nice soft knees, have your body anatomically correct. Lifting that other leg, 4 circles in one direction, and then 4 in the other. And I can tell when my hip and knee and everything's going in adjustment, because when I do these circles, point and flex, I'll get adjustments. And when those adjustments start going away, I know that I've actually improved myself. So flex that foot, tilt it in, tilt it out. Tilt it in, tilt it out. One more, tilt it in, tilt it out. All right, tuck it in and roll it up. Shoulders back and down and in. Okay, little knee circle. And all the way around that circle. And again, you're not putting any pressure on that knee. And reverse. Chin flat back, hinged at the hips. You don't want to be hunching like this and doing this sort of thing. You want to do everything anatomically correct. Tuck it in, roll it up. And let's get those hips. So a nice circle all the way around. I'm going to introduce a new little circle today. So get those hips, really feel the opening of the front of the thighs and really animate those outside reaches. And stop in the center and reverse. All the way around. Keep your spine tall, keep that head back. All right, nice and wide. Let's do one more. All right. And tuck it in, roll it up. Shoulders back and down. So we're going to split that. We're going to do a figure 8 with our hips. So it's around and around and around and around. And if you want to, you can do whatever you want. You won't be getting that from me. I'm more of a muscle strength girl. But yes. And let's do one more. And let's reverse our 8. So it's the other side. So if you're left-handed, you might be able to do this side better. So try to make it look like an 8. Around and around and around and around and around. One more. A little bit different, but it gets that whole pelvic floor, lower back really honed. All right, let's do some hip now. All right, I'm going to use this just so I don't go out of the screen, okay? So get yourself nice and tall, anatomically correct, nice soft knees, shoulders back and down, heads in, and tap, 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 tap. And if you want, you can just bring it around. We're just going to do a few, just to get that circular movement of that hip. I love these. I just love them. And you can go as high as you want. Let's make this one the last one. All right, tuck it in, roll it up. Shoulders back, other side. And again, please, you don't need this. Tap, 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 or just round it. And you can be as high as you want if you don't have equipment around you. And really feel that circular movement in that hip all the way around. I'm a little impeded where I'm at. Let's do 2 more. Whoops. And 1 more. Good. All right, tuck it in, roll it up. Shoulders back and down. All right, still working that hip. So, remember, this is that elastic game that we did when we were children. I'm not sure about the new kids knowing how to do it, but I have to show you this because this is what makes it count. We are not doing this. Okay? Let's do this. And then I'll show you the other one. Okay? Up, out, down, in. Up, out, down, in. Up, out, down, in. Up, out, down, in. Here's the other one. We'll do both sides. Okay. Touch that hand. See? It's a rotation. 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 So I'm not externally rotating. I'm circularly rotating. So you want to get it over the height. It's almost like my knee is pivoting. And that's what you want to be doing. Okay, let's do the other side. All right, so up, out, down, in. Now be tall in your spine. Externally rotate. Oh, I'm using too much weight on that support hand. So you really want to open that hip. Up, out, down, in, up, out, down, in. One more. Up, out, down, in. See how that foot was hanging down there? That foot's going to be on top. See, the knee was higher, the foot was lower. We're going to put the foot higher. So up and around, up and around, up and around. And if you can get that foot so it's facing each direction, that would be ideal too. Then that way you're really knowing that you're rotating that hip. Circulating. All right, 2 more. All right, last one. Good going. We'll put that there. Tuck it in and roll it up. All the way up. Shoulders back now. So I kind of feel nice and loose there now. So let's get that upper happening. So I don't know what to do next. What do you want to do? I don't know. Oh, well, okay. Let's just do some upper. No. This is such a great move. The kids had it happening all along. You know, we should have taken some cues from them. I don't know. All right. And my chest is still tall. I'm not doing this, right? You're nice and tall. You're nice and anatomically correct. All right. Let's hold it there. Shoulders back now. Bring those arms up. Let's get some extra pulsing because this will be really good. Warming up that trapezius, the upper back, the shoulders. And again, we don't want to be doing this, right? With the hands on an angle, right? I mean, you won't be doing that because we can't even do straight up. So nice and straight is best. You can go as high or as low, as fast or as slow as you want. Just make sure you feel that bounce. Waking up those little tendons. You know, the little tendons, oh, they all interact. All right, here we go. Tuck it in, roll it up. Shoulders back and down, chin up. All right, let's put our hands here. Touch, 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 touch. And again, you really, really want to ideally have them in front of your eyeballs. You don't want to have them back here because, you know, it's not exactly natural to the joint. So having them as high up and in front as you can see is ideal. All right, let's do 3 more. 2 and 1. Put your hands on your thigh, tuck it in, roll it up. Roll, 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 roll. Shoulders back and down. Keep those shoulders rolling and rolling. All right, set them back, hands up, lock those hands in, reach, retract, and open. Here we go. Lock that arm. You are not allowed to have a bend. Reach with a hunch, retract, open up. Here we go. Reach, retract, open. Give that world a hug. Reach, retract, open. Here we go again. Reach, retract, open. 2 more. Reach, retract, open. 1 more. Reach, retract, and open. Most excellent. Hands on the thigh. Tuck it in. Roll it up. Shoulders back and down. Chin up and in. My all-time favorite. Here we go. Okay? It's a 4-parter. Up, front, back, down. Make sure that head's in. Up, hunch. Elevate, hunch, retract, and lower. Tuck that head in. Elevate, hunch, retract, and lower. Up, front, back, down. Up, front, back, down. 2 more. Up, front, back, down. Up, front, back, and down. Okay, head in. So you're nice and lovely. So since we're so lovely in line, let's bend your knees and just hinge your hips a little bit. Hinge so that you start warming up that lower back. Bend those knees so you don't put stress on the back, but if you have a strong back and you can afford it, you can lengthen those knees so you get a hamstring stretch and a lower back. So hamstring stretch and a lower back. All right, what we're going to do now is we're going to go all the way, bend those knees if you have to. Put your toes, fingers underneath your toes, bend your knees, and then lengthen them. Bend your knees and lengthen them. Now, keep them as long as you can. Pull your hands against your toes to open up that spine. Release, take a deep breath. Exhale, really pull up and lengthen those hams if you can. Bend, put your hands on your thigh, tuck it in. Roll it up, shoulders back and down. Head is in, nice and tall. And a couple more stretches I want to do at neck. But I want to give you a different wrist so we can add on some different wrist workouts. So, one hand is in front. The other hand, the fingers go along the thumb. Bring it in and turn it out. So you can say hello. So that is an external rotation. Shake it out, other hand. Again, fingers along the side. If you can't get all that, gently just grab that wrist, gently, and rotate it. Otherwise, put it in the palm, thumb in, bring it up, and rotate. That is an external rotation. Shake it out, let's do the internal rotation. So it's a little bit different. Your palm's down this time, and this time you want to rotate it upward. So see, it's going this way. The other one went this way, this one's going this way. So you can put your hand wherever, as long as the only action that's happening is the actual wrist. So just gentle. and never do it on anybody else because it's there's such micro tendons that you can't feel for others. So never ever assist anybody on a fine wrist movement. Okay, let's get that neck done. Okay, so head out and in, over to the side, look down, tilt that ear towards the belly button. All right, so your head is tilted towards the belly button. Bring it up, head back, head out, head in to the side. And this time we want the ear, oops, so I'm looking here and I'm tilting my ear towards my belly button. Do not try to hunch or bend. And then bring it up, bring it front, out of the shell, into the shell, out to the side, tilt again. Bring it up, other side, out, in, over to the other side, tilt. Bring it up to the side, chin down, all the way up. Other side, all the way up. I hope your chest is nice and tall. All the way up to the other side. One more to the other side. And to the front. Out and in. A nice vertebrae roll up. Tuck that chin and hunch that back. Roll it up. Take a deep breath. I'm not done with you yet. We have to get that quad stretch in. If I don't do that quad stretch, I am not a good person, good instructor. So we do need the stretch. And again, you do need to keep your body erect, nice and tall, right through. Hand on the foot, not the toe. You can tilt backwards, but you can't tilt forward. Bring it down, tuck it in, roll it up, shoulders back and down. So we did get the hamstring when we did that forward bend. And again, make sure you really enjoy the opening of the hip flexors and the quad, the front of the thigh. It's so important because we sit so much all day long. You can do that till the cows come home. Okay, tuck it in, roll it up. We're gonna do 2 deep breaths and then we'll be out of here. So nice and wide, sit back, breathe it in. Exhale, breathe it in, step that foot in, and then reach, I'm off my mat, reach to one side, take a deep breath, reach to the other side, up onto your tippy toes, and give yourselves a clap. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you again. Bye-bye. Have a great day, stay well. Who do we have here? Kathleen, Maureen, hi everybody, bye-bye.